A former Southwest Airlines flight attendant suing her longtime employer after her husband died on a flight.
Coming up on the KTLA News at 6:30, why his wife says the flight crew did nothing to help him during a medical emergency. Also this.
Thank you. An Orange County woman has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Southwest Airlines. She claims the flight crew left her sick husband in the plane's bathroom when he desperately needed help. KTLA's Christina Pascucci is live in Newport Beach with the story. Christina.
Micah, good evening. I interviewed Richard's wife in their Newport Beach home, and she told me if nothing else, she wants the world to know her husband was amazing as a husband and as a father, and he would have done absolutely anything for his family.
Listen, I think Gold's going to catch a bid in 2012, and I'll give you 450 reasons why.
46-year-old Richard Olchishin was a finance powerhouse and known worldwide as a contributor to CNBC. But his favorite role was this.
We're going for our first walk.
As husband and dad.
Today's Sunday pancake day. What are you making?
I'm making a pancake.
September 19th, Richard was on a Southwest flight from Oakland to John Wayne Airport. He spoke to his wife minutes before takeoff.
The last thing he said to me was, I love you, and I can't wait to get home to see my girls.
Toward the end of the flight home, Richard apparently and suddenly fell ill. He went to the back bathroom, and according to the police report, flight attendants heard crying and screaming.
They opened the door and saw his top of his head, and they heard him, by their words, whimpering and crying.
Richard is in distress, going into ultimately cardiac arrest, ultimately loss of air, ultimately brain damage.
But sources say the flight attendants thought Richard was being unruly. They said he blocked the door with his foot, and the 911 call reflects no sense of urgency.
Apparently there's a passenger locked himself in the lav and is screaming and yelling.
Orange County sheriffs responded after 10 p.m. They deplaned passengers because of the reported screaming. 45 minutes passed before police reached Richard. He died 17 hours later.
There was plenty enough time, if they had given attention to this and called it the right way, to get medical people there who could have established air for him and saved his life.
The coroner says it was a blood clot to his lungs. And in another twist, Richard's wife, Kelly, is a Southwest flight attendant herself for the past 16 years.
And our number one thing as being a flight attendant is the safety of our passengers.
I love him.
Kelly says her 5-year-old daughter, Sydney, will know how much her daddy loved her.
I miss him and love him so much, and he was my world.
We reached out to Southwest, who said this, quote, "We offer our continued sympathy and condolences to his loved ones. According to our crew reports, it appears to have been an unfortunate medical event that we believe our flight attendants handled appropriately and professionally. Reports indicate our crew tried to reach the customer in an effort to provide assistance, and our pilot arranged for first responders to meet the flight upon arrival in Orange County." Kelly told us during that interview, more than anything, she just wants answers. Answers she says her 5-year-old daughter deserves. Reporting from Newport Beach, Christina Pascucci, KTLA 5 News.
Christina, thank you. Just in time.